So the audio for the video got all jacked up, so here's a voiceover tutorial. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is moisturize the skin. I'm going to be using Estee Lauder moisturizers. I'll be using the Day Wear on the Instagram side and the Vitalizer Cream on the natural side. Next is primer. So once again on the Instagram side, I'm using Pro Professional, and on the natural side, I'll be using Day Wear Smoother Primer. Foundation now. Both foundations are from Estee Lauder. On the everyday side, I'll be using the Double Wear Water Fresh, and on the Instagram Full Glam side, I'll be using the regular Double Wear foundation. The Double Wear on is full coverage, and the Water Fresh is a sheer to medium coverage. Okay, now concealer. Concealer, I'll be using Perfectionist Concealer from Estee Lauder on the everyday side, and LA Full Girl Concealer on the Instagram side. And I'm just going to highlight and do a dramatic highlight with it. Now I'm just going to blend. Contouring is next, so for the Instagram Full Glam side, I'm using the Black Up Contour Stick. And on the everyday side, I'm just using the Black Radiance Cream Contour Palette. And I'm only doing my cheeks and my nose. Blend, 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 blend. Next up is we're gonna bake and set the rest of the face. So to bake, I'm using the Sacha Buttercup on both sides, and I'm setting with Black Radiance Powder Contour Set. I'm using the Sacha Buttercup to carve out my cheeks, and I'm just setting it under the eye on the everyday side. Now I'm just dusting off the excess powder using a clean flat brush. Now we're gonna apply blush and highlight. I'm using a Master Comb on the everyday side, the Milani blush on the everyday side. I'm also using the e.l.f. Dark Palette Blush on the Instagram side, and I'm using the Color FX highlighter on the Instagram side. So I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow on the everyday side, and I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow on the Instagram Glam side. I'm just carving out my eyebrow using LA Girl Pro Conceal. Now onto the eye look. So on the Instagram side, I'm using the Morphe palette, the 350M All Matte, and I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal to cut the crease. I'm going for a cut crease look, dramatic look. And for the shimmer shade on the lid, I'm using a Naked Smoky palette. Next, I'm using the PH Cosmetic Liner, and I'm just giving myself a nice dramatic winged eye. mascara, I'll be using the Lancome Grandiose Mascara. And I will finish off the Instagram look with a pair of MAC lashes. For the natural look, I'm going to be using the NYC Lavatics palette by Demi. I'm using the colors to create just a regular natural eye. I'm wetting my brush to make the color a little bit more intenser, but we still want for a natural look. I'm just putting a highlight in the corner. For mascara, I'll be using the Scrumptious Extreme Mascara for the natural look. For lips, I'll be using Elizabeth Arden's lip oil, sheer lip oil for the everyday side. And for the Instagram side, I'll be lining my lips with MAC's lip pencil. And I will be using Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lip stick. Which concludes the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll have the colors and shades listed down below. Let me know what you guys want to see in the next video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!